Hey athletes, what's going on? Branchon Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach with CrossFit Majestic, and I work with CrossFitters and runners to get you from injury to PR in 8 to 12 weeks. So we're working on this behind the scenes series, looking into my nutrition, what I do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And what I wanted to talk about today, timed out perfectly, and that is what I call treat day. So a lot of people will call this a cheat day. I don't like using that term because, in my opinion, it has kind of a negative connotation. I like treat day. Either way, what it means is it's your free day. It's your day that you can eat what you want, get off your specific nutrition plan that you have going for you, and have a day to just kind of do what you want. So what does that look like for me? Ultimately, for me, I am still pretty particular with my intake because I know what I eat makes me feel good. I know the things that I work to avoid eating. I do that for the purpose of they don't make me feel very good. They cause digestive issues and things like that. So does this mean I completely avoid those things? Not necessarily. It means I may have them on the weekends here and there. And a lot of times it just means on my treat day is a caloric increase. So as far as things that I typically won't eat that I will consume on the weekends, basically this comes down to either like one beer or a glass of wine. So here's a reason for that. One, alcohol inhibits your fat burn. So anytime you have alcohol in your system, it changes how your body digests basically, or how it burns calories, and so you essentially lose that fat burn. Now that's not the only reason I tend to avoid alcohol. Tend to avoid beer because don't do a whole lot of gluten. I don't do a whole lot of grains in general. And then I don't tolerate grapes real well. And so a lot of times I just when I drink wine because of that, it causes some digestive issues. So I do it sparingly just because I still do enjoy wine or a glass of beer every once in a while, but it's definitely not necessarily every weekend. So typically what my weekends look like is I'm still eating good quality foods on Saturdays. Those are typically my cheat day, or my treat day. I still eat good quality foods. I still eat the foods that I tolerate really well. I just eat more of them. I don't necessarily get overly concerned with my ratios on Saturdays. I don't look at that total calories necessarily. I just kind of eat what I want. Now here's that reason. When you have a day that you overconsume, you eat more than what your body needs, you eat more than what your daily normal is, it helps to kickstart your system back into fat burning mode when you drop down to that normal caloric intake. So by having a day that you increase your caloric intake just one day, not more than that, that next day when you're back on track, it kind of jump starts your metabolism to start in that fat burning mode again. So the other thing with treat day is for those things that you do crave that you tend to avoid, this is your day to have fun. This is your day to have those. So if you're someone that tends to avoid, on the rest of the week with your normal nutrition plan, you maybe avoid the pizza, you avoid the sweets, whatever it may be that you absolutely love. This is your day to have that. And that way, you don't get those cravings during the week necessarily, or if you do have those cravings, you have that treat day in order to have that. So if I do have any certain cravings, anything I normally avoid consuming during the week, I know I have my treat day ahead of me in order to do that. So that's my thoughts on that. That's my reasoning for a treat day in general for my clients and for my athletes. And ultimately, for me in general, my treat day tends just to be more of the good foods. So it's those things that ultimately are still good for my body. I'm just not looking at that total caloric intake on that day. So let me know your thoughts on this, comments, questions on this. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me via social media or via Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. So hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.